What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sean, back for more. I hope you guys had a lovely Christmas, as I sure did, and I am here to just show you guys what I picked up from the art store, because that's what I am as the Modern Veggie. So I got a small amount of cash from one of my relatives, and here's what I got. Ho 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 guys, alright. So these are the lovely little pastels which I picked up from the art store, black and white. We're going to have some real fun with these. Guys, we'll see what these little bad boys can do. We'll bust them open. And we're going to be using them on this lovely genuine drawing cartridge pad. I've been using an A3 cartridge pad, but I thought I'd pick up this A4 for convenience. So we have 50 sheets to scribble in. So I had to drop a voiceover narration in here due to the computer stuffing up my previous audio, as it was giving me a horrible echoing effect. So yeah, if I can recall what I was saying here, I was pulling out the pastels and I was referring to how there was 2 sticks of each black and white and making a joke about that. And so we have a black and white cat image that I'll stick up on screen right about now. And so we're just going to go ahead and sketch it out. So we just begun by blocking out the major forms of our cat, and once again I was making jokes around here referring to Mr. Bob Ross, and how he always says they're just happy little accidents, and we just go at it and just put lines down on the page and just, yeah, basically have fun. Since we're only working with black and white here, it is very hard to get that tonality at first, but these pastels serve really well in that when you keep pushing them into each other, they smudge very well and you can get those grey tones pretty quickly. I was just remarking about how the proportions of the cat fitted the page very efficiently there. And then we just started sketching in all the dark detail using our black pastel. Our subject is a male cat, so I'm not too sure what breed he is, but he has some white fur on his paws. But I just love, what I love about these pastels is the ease of just getting colour down like really quick on the page. don't know if I mentioned before, but this is of course real time. So it's rather amazing how quickly you can get your image with these things. And by the time I'd finished recording this, this was going to be part 1, and part 2 was going to be uploaded at a later date, and I was planning on putting acrylic over the top of this where the pastels couldn't get that finer detail in there. So here I was just demonstrating the smudging effect of the black the pastel. I'm just indicating the light and the shadow underneath the subject, and the application of the white pastel, and we're starting to get those grey tones in there. There I believe I was making a remark about, I think, how soft these pastels were every time they snapped on me. The sticks were snapping in half, so, but I wasn't dissing that one company. I think all pastels are made the same in production, although they never clarify exactly what is in the pastel. There's no ingredients per se on the back. But this is where I realized I needed to come back in with some acrylic to get those finer details and the highlights in there, as the pastels just weren't cutting it. Yeah, I was trying to give our viewers a good close-up shot of that. And you can see that we've got a lot of happy accidents all over the page happening here. So, staying true to the old Bob Ross, even though I'm not an American myself. He was a true hero to us all in the art world. And here we're just getting rid of those last patches of white, as we knew that we'd just come back with a paintbrush later if we needed to. And looking at this work since I hadn't worked with pastels in a long time, I think when you're coming back with a different medium afterwards, especially with a wet medium like acrylic, you might want to use a fixative. That's basically a spray that you can find in your local art store. They're usually not too expensive, maybe $20–30 Australian, which turns out to be about $20 US. And just give it a good spray over and it will seal. It usually works with charcoal and pastel. It's amazing, I had a lot more to say when I was actually recording this. Just looks like I'm going in and trying to get as much detail in there as I can. But we'll be recording part 2 shortly after this has been uploaded. Since Christmas is just behind us, I haven't had the means to get back home yet. I'm actually recording this one away from home. I can't remember why I picked my camera up here, but it was one of those amateur moments, I guess. But you can definitely see the white doesn't come out as pure as you would want it to come out. It does indeed blend very well with the black. So it makes you think that these pastels were designed to work with other mediums on top. Perhaps paint. Someone can feel free to correct me down below if they've ever had experience with applying a wet medium on top of pastels. Oh. Well, it seems that we're about done, so I'll make a cut and we'll get back to the original ending clip. Guys, if you enjoyed this part 1, don't forget to smash that like button down below and subscribe. And look forward to part 2 coming soon. Cheers guys.